I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call, Layim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. Double honors to my apostle elders, great millstone to well. Peace and salutation, all the Akim, pushing this truth without righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This your brother Tazim Adabar coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And through the spirit, wanted to do a real brief lesson. Got a couple clips out here on TikTok. I was just checking out earlier, and just through the spirit, just wanted to, bring it out through the Holy Spirit, because a lot of this stuff is it's going to start and affect America very, very soon, man. And we're seeing a lot of things play out in America that the media, the so-called controlled media by the the tiny tops, is really not informing the American people. But the men of the Lord, the true watchman, as you read in Isaiah 62:6, I'll stand up on that watchtower, and we're reporting everything that's going out and lining it up with Bible prophecy and lining it up with the fall of this man's society, man. So before I play this is a copyright disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under section, copyright disclaimer under section 107 of the Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use. I'm not using this for any monetary gain. I'm using this for educational purposes only. So I'm going to play a couple of these clips, grab a few precepts, and just showing you, hey, we're in those times, man. We're in the times where the Lord is visiting Babylon the Great, man. And this thing is coming to pass, and this thing is moving. And a lot of things it's about to start affecting your day-to-day, man. Even what's going on with Iran and the tiny tops, how the gas and the price is going to start shooting through the roof, how the fertilizer is not, going through the Strait of Hormuz, and it's really hitting, going to start affecting American agriculture, which is already American agriculture is going to shit, because a lot of the funding with DJ Trump didn't go through early this year, which is affecting, Americans, man. A lot of the funding, far as the farms and stuff, didn't go through for the farmers. They sent that shit to Argentina. So, hey, America's done, man. And they set up the right guy. What you see, DJ Trump, aka Nero, to bring this thing to a collapse, man. So I'm gonna play this and grab a couple more and grab some presets and apparatus, our Lord willing. This lesson
right now, the United States government has entered a shutdown. It is midnight on the East Coast, and what that means is that the government is not funded and is officially shut down. What this means for you is simple. Depending on how long this government shutdown lasts will depend on the effects that the American people face. In the short term, up to 750,000 plus federal employees will be furloughed as soon as tomorrow. A number of federal employees may also be fired by the administration soon thereafter. Expect disruptions at airports, as there'll be less reduced staff at airports. Military members, air traffic controllers, etc. will all be working. They just won't receive pay. You know who will receive pay? ICE. ICE was funded in a different budget bill earlier this year, if you recall. National parks may face disruptions. The longer a government shutdown goes, SNAP benefits may be disrupted. WIC benefits may be disrupted. Social Security benefits in terms of signing up may be impacted. Let's see how long this lasts, but the government is officially shut down. I'll provide you updates through it all. Follow along for more and subscribe to my Substack at the link in my bio to support my work. We have breaking news.
So, hey, we're in those times, man. Well, Babylon it's at its wit's end. But Babylon is at its wit's end, and this is all the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And we told you, hey, the plagues is not going to be slack, man. The plagues are going to continue to come and take place here in the latter days. The Lord is not letting this thing up, man. This thing is going to continue to keep happening, man. We're going to continue to see the fall of this man's system, and it's beautiful, man. Everything through the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is coming to pass, man. This 2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 37, it says, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. Every week is something major taking place, man. Now you have this government shutdown that's going to affect funding and affect a lot of people getting paid. You already see what's going on with TSA workers. A lot of TSA workers was quitting, not showing up to work. You seeing them lines at the airport is going crazy. Now a lot of more government workers is going to be getting furloughed and laid off. And ain't getting fired, which is gonna mean, Lord, a lot of stuff is gonna be put on the back end, man. We are in a crisis as far as jobs in America. You got more people without jobs than there are jobs in America. So we're in a time where the Lord is plaguing Babylon the Great, man. This place is done. It says, as a woman with child in the 9th month bringing forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass the womb which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. And that's, every week, every day, every hour, every minute is something major taking place around the world, lining up with Bible prophecy, lining up with the end of Esau Edom's world, man, lining up with the return of our beloved Lord Yahweh Shem Shah, which we can clearly see that he's drawing very, very close, man. Through the Spirit, we're discerning the times and the season that we're living in, man. As you read in 1 Thessalonians, the fifth chapter, the first verse, man, from the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. Why? Because if you're paying attention, you can clearly see that the Lord is on his way back, man. The Lord gave us the times and the signs and various things to be taking place for his return when you read Matthew, the 24th chapter, man. So we're in those times where the Lord is visiting this place, man. You read what, 2nd Esdras, the 9th chapter, 1st verse, measure thou the times diligently within itself. How you measure the times? With the Bible, man. And lining it up with the so-called current events, which is plagues through the Spirit, man, which is Bible prophecy taking place. Because Yahweh Shai, when you read Revelation 19:10, is the spirit of prophecy. And we seeing the spirit of Yahweh Shai being manifest through the four corners of the earth, man. And it's beautiful, man. Babylon is going to continue to get hit. Food prices, gas prices, electricity bills, a lot of shit is going to start going through the roof, man. It's going to continue to get, it's going to continue to be a crisis here in Babylon very soon, man, which is going to lead to sedition amongst men. Which is going to lead to uproars and chaos in this place, man. And this place is done. This place is done, man. And it's beautiful, man. Verse 39, it says, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. On every side is major events taking place, man. Major events. You got this government shutdown, and I know brothers and sisters probably heard about the meteor, so-called, that hit various parts of the United States, which people are saying this probably wasn't meteors. There was something else. But let's play this real quick.
I feel so sorry for you if you still think it was a meteorite that fell from the sky. Yeah, like, I feel sorry that is the only capacity that your brain can handle, that it was a meteorite. Because I'm going to tell you right now, that was not a meteorite. But if that's what you want to believe and that's all your mind can handle, that's on you. That's not me. But this meteorite that everyone thinks it was, sorry, I'm just laughing at the fact that people think it was a meteorite. Now, the reason that I'm laughing is because so many reports are claiming that it fell in multiple states. Now, sure, things can break apart and fall when it comes to the atmosphere, but I don't recall one meteorite breaking up and going into 5 different states. And actually, one guy has a photo from his front yard where the meteorite is physically glowing. Now, some reports are saying, especially from NASA, are saying that it was 3 feet in diameter, but then multiple people are claiming that this meteorite was much larger in different areas in different states. And in one of the resident areas where this meteorite fell, the residents are claiming that there are unmarked and very suspicious blacked out SUVs all over the area. Now, call me what you want, but I don't remember the last time a meteorite required unmarked black SUVs. But hey, I know what I believe in and I know the truth. So I just wanted to say, if you're one of those that still believe in the meteorite that fell from the sky, we're going to leave it at.
And hey, the Lord is plaguing this place on every side. This is why we keep telling you, Jakes, man, hey, we're in a time where you need to let this shit go. The time where you need to let Babylon go, man, because this is continuing to bring plagues upon this earth, man. And who knows what that really was, man. It could have been who knows, but we understand that through the will of the Lord that America is being infiltrated, and there's a lot of stuff going on that they're trying to hide from the masses, man. Me personally, I don't really understand. I don't really know what that was, but I heard about it. I did get the report on it yesterday because I had some personal stuff going on. But at the end of the day, that probably was something, that was an inside job that took place. Because you got to understand, they have to bring forth these various current events that's going to take place in America and blame it on different countries and blame it on, different events like a meteorite, so they could justify bringing in this new world order, man. It's got to be a lot of crazy weather patterns and a lot of other things taking place. so they can justify ushering in this new system, man. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 10. It says, arise ye in the park, for this is not your rest. And that's the mindset we keep telling you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Hispanics, because as I just read in 2 Ezra 16th chapter, the plagues are not going to be slack. They're going to continue to keep happening. It's going to continue to keep happening. Government shutdown, meteorites falling from the sky, or a missile. Who knows? Who knows? But your government's not really going to tell you and inform you what's going on, because they understand that this system is at its wit's end, and they're trying to set up this reset. So they got to use every catastrophe and every crisis as a justification for them to usher in this new system, man. And it says, arise ye in the park, for this is not your rest, but because it's polluted, it shall destroy you even with a sword of destruction, man. And a lot of Jake mindset is still on going to basketball games, March Madness, nigga culture, spring break, a lot of bullshit, not understanding that the Lord is bringing forth the plagues, man. While you worrying about spring break and worrying about being back outside and worrying about all this worldly affairs, the Lord is plaguing Babylon the Great. While you worrying about shit that really doesn't even matter, the Lord is plaguing this place, man. Like the Lord said, the plague should not be slack that should come upon Egypt. You got a government shutdown that's going to lead to a lot of people getting laid off, going to lead to a lot of people getting into the mindset of taking matters in their own hand and, doing a lot of shit they wouldn't do because they ain't going to be able to afford the cost of living. With the bills going up, they ain't going to be able to feed their families. So that's going to lead to a lot of people resulting to a dog-eat-dog world, man. You got the military. You got a lot of people. The draft is being, talked about. So it's a lot of things that's happening that a lot of you Negro, Latino, Native Americans not paying attention to, man. You're looking in the fall, and you're witnessing the fall of Esau Edom's society, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Al Shai. You're witnessing the fall of this man's system. And every day is something major taking place, man. On every side is something major taking place, to a government shutdown, to a meteorites falling out the sky, to the Iran in America and in the tiny tops, to the esping, to the files, to the, opening the release of the UFO files. It's a lot of things going on, man. It's a lot of things that's going on. So, hey, it's a lot to keep up. But the men of the Lord, as I quoted, Isaiah 62:6, the men of the Lord stand upon their watch. And what are we doing? We're reporting all these various things that's going on, because why? We're occupying ourselves in prophecy. We're meditating on these scriptures every day. That's why you Negro, Latino, Native Americans need to rise apart from the society, man. Get your mindset out the goddamn gutter and pay attention and look around, man. Be circumspect, because this shit is going down. They've been talking about the sleeper cells and things like that. So who knows, man? Who knows, man? But you see what's going on, man. But you keep putting your trust in a failing system, which is done. This system is on its way out. Real quick. Isaiah chapter 36, verse 6. For lo, thou trust in the staff unbroken reed on Egypt. And that's what you Jake's doing. Staff is like a support system. You putting your support, your trust in the system that's broken. You see the government shutdown is going to lead to a lot of Jakes getting furloughed. A lot of people not getting paid. A lot of people, just going to work and not knowing the next time they're going to get a check. That shit been going on for the last couple of years now. And that's what's going to be taking place here soon again, which is going to lead to more protests, more uproars. They're going to start rolling ice back out there. Best believe it. It's about to get hot. They're going to roll ice back out there. Start more chaos. But at the same time, a lot of you Jakes, that's what you get, because you've been putting your trust in this system, man. It's a load. I trust in the staff on a broken reed on Egypt, wherein if a man lean in it, it will go into his hand and pierce it. And that's the mindset of you Jakes, man. It's going to lead to a path of destruction. That's why the Lord said, rise in the park, because it's not your rest, man. Why are you putting your trust in the system was set up to fall anyway? This place is temporal, man. This place is temporal. It says, so is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. Hey, cursed be the man that trusts in man. King of Pharaoh is your boy DJ Trump, king of Babylon. And look how tacky this nigga is, man. Everything he says is a fucking lie. And he's been exposed over and over again, man. But you people not considering that, because you can go back outside. You can go your spring break, back to nigga shit. But not knowing a lot of stuff is going on, which is leading to the fall of this man's society, man. And the Lord is going to continue to plague this place, man. And we can't wait, man. You got reports of the U.S. Postal services saying they in the next few months they're not gonna be able to pay their workers and they ain't gonna be delivering mail. That's hey, that's showing you, hey, this place is done real quick. And Esau, and the thing is, what Esau really doing, he's lining the system up. This is Daniel chapter 8, verse 25. And it says, and through his policies, he should cause craft to prosper in his hand. So he's setting up all these different policies that everything is going digital. Your mail, your identification, your insurance, your money, everything's going digital. Security, everything is digital. So this is what he's doing. He's setting it up. He's setting it up. This is why he's going to create all these chaotic and these crises in America, so he can line this reset up perfect, man. Best believe it's going to be something major. You think that so-called meteorite was something that a lot of people don't even know about, but best believe it's something big going to hit, and everybody going to know. And they probably going to blame it on Iran, or probably blame it on a crazy weather event or something. Who knows? But best believe something major's coming. But they're just prepping the people. They do it with gradualism. They do it with predictive programming and revelation of the method. They're preparing the people for something major to take place, man. That's why they're reporting on, they got Iranians saying they're going to strike California. Oh, yeah, did you know that some guys broke in a military facility and stole 4 drones? A high surveillance military facility. Get the hell out of here. That's just nothing but the predictive programming. Because why? They want to use these various things to usher in this new system, man. And we're in those times, man. This is Daniel chapter 8, verse 25. And through his policy, he should cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he should magnify himself in his heart. And that's what they've been doing for the last couple of years. They've been bragging and boasting about some black swan events that's going to be taking place. That could be a grid down situation. That can make the C-19 look like a minor inconvenience. That can lead to a global catastrophe. And they have to bring in and usher in a new reset, which could be the fourth industrial age, which is what? The RFID chip, man. The beast system. Global surveillance. The hour of temptation. Revelation 3 and 10, man. The mark of the beast, man. Revelation 13 and 16 to verse 17. That's the times we're coming into. And they've been bragging and boasting on this for the last few years, ever since the CVID, man. They've been bragging and boasting on it, man. And we're in those times, man. Because a lot of people took that juice, not knowing that juice got technology in it, and not knowing that it has a patent, and that now you're owned by the government if you took that, and they're going to turn their frequencies up, and a lot of these people are going to bug the fuck out. There's no coincidence why you got places like in Texas, in these police stations in different departments telling you about be prepared for zombies or something like that. Nah, it's just going to turn the frequencies up, and people going to go fucking crazy, like they showed in the movie The Kingsman and shit like that, and the movie Cell with Samuel L. Jackson, and then another movie with Samuel L. Jackson and the Kingsman. Same concept. They turned the cell phone frequencies up, and the people went crazy. Guess what? They had that technology in these people. They're gonna turn the frequencies up with the 6G that your boy DJ Trump put in the signed in, and the people gonna go fucking crazy, man. That's the times we're coming into. The Lord is plaguing Babylon the Great, man. And everything in this society is leading to the fall of this man's system. But before this man's system fall, he's going to try to have this new infrastructure implemented, which is the beast system. And we can clearly see it, man. And it says, and by peace he shall destroy many, because he's saying the RFID chip will be convenience. It won't be you depending on the government no more because corrupt. AI will be the rule of law and stuff like that, man. That's the times we're coming into, man. And we're here. They had a movie I think it was called, matter of fact, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, I'll show you. I'll speak on it. Because I just seen it. It's called I Don't Like Being Wrong and Leading a brother astray. Give me 1 second. It's called Mercy. Look, brothers, look that movie up. It's called Mercy. And with Mercy, guess what? AI is the all be all. It'll let you. It'll see if you're a criminal or not. It's the Gideon Project. Really? It's just like the movie Minority Report. So all these various systems and things that he already was planning to do, he's already had the infrastructure, man. That's why he needs y'all ass in the house in 2019, 2020, so he can set up the 5G towers. See, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. We can clearly see the times we're coming into. And Esau, Edom was bragging and boasting. Now we're in those times where we're here. We're here where he's about to bring forth this infrastructure, man, because he knows his time is short, man. And we see all the various things that's lining up to the fall of this man's society, man. So, Aparatazah, Lord willing, is a lesson that I find through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shah. Just a quick news and prophecy update on what's going on in Babylon the Great and been taking place the last couple of days and how the Lord is moving on this place, man. And that's why we got to be circumspect concerning the times we're coming into, because, hey, every day is something major taking place, man. The players are not slack concerning the will of the Lord, man. The Lord is bringing forth the fall of this man's system and the rise of Yasharallah, of Israel, through his beloved son, Yahweh Shah, man. And we're in the times where this man's system is at its wit's end, man. Sirach, the 10th chapter, where transition of power is taking place, man, which is beautiful. That's why the scriptures say, what? Better than the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, man. So, operations our Lord willing is a lesson is edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. I want to close it out by saying, call Halayim La Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honors to my apostle elders, great millstone of well, and peace and salutation to all the Akim pushing this truth with righteousness and sincerity.